Welcome to the English Hustle Podcast, where we explore real-world English and help you speak confidently. I'm Alex.
And I'm Maria. We're so glad you're joining us today.
Today, we're diving into the exciting world of working in a restaurant. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to improve your English skills, this episode is for you.
Absolutely. We'll talk about different types of jobs you can find in a restaurant, share some common phrases you'll hear every day, and even do a fun real-life scenario to help you practice.
By the end of this episode, you'll have a better understanding of restaurant vocabulary and feel more confident in your English skills.
So, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's get started on our journey through the restaurant world.
Let's start with the different jobs you can find in a restaurant. What are some common positions, Maria?
We have servers, cooks, hosts, and dishwashers. Each role is important.
Great. Let's break that down. First, let's talk about servers. Maria, what do servers do?
Servers are the people who take orders from customers. They bring food and drinks to the tables. It's their job to make sure customers have a good experience. For example, they often greet customers, explain the menu, and answer any questions.
Sounds fun. Next, we have cooks. What's their job?
Cooks prepare the food. They work in the kitchen and make sure everything is cooked properly. Cooks can have different roles too, like grill cooks who cook meat or pastry chefs who make desserts.
So, cooks are really important for making our meals delicious. Now, what about hosts? What do they do?
Hosts are the first people customers see when they arrive at the restaurant. They greet customers, show them to their tables, and sometimes take reservations over the phone or online. They keep everything organized and make sure the restaurant runs smoothly.
Hosts really set the tone for the dining experience. Finally, let's talk about dishwashers. What's their role?
Dishwashers clean all the plates, glasses, and utensils after the customers finish eating. They make sure the kitchen has clean equipment to prepare food. Without dishwashers, the restaurant would get very messy.
Exactly. Each of these roles is important in keeping the restaurant running well. So to summarize, we have servers who take orders, cooks who prepare the food, hosts who greet customers, and dishwashers who clean everything up.
Right. Understanding these jobs helps you know what's happening behind the scenes in a restaurant. Plus, you can use these terms when you talk about restaurants.
I love it. Now that we've covered the different jobs, let's move on to some common restaurant vocabulary in the next segment. Now, let's learn some useful vocabulary for working in a restaurant.
We'll cover important words like a menu, bill, reservation, and phrases like, "Can I take your order?" These are essential for anyone working in a restaurant.
Let's start with the first word, menu. Maria, what does menu mean?
A menu is a list of food and drinks that a restaurant offers. It's what customers look at to choose what they want to eat.
Great. Let's all repeat the word. Everyone, say menu.
Fantastic. Next we have the word bill. What does that mean, Alex?
The bill is a list of all the items a customer ordered with the total amount of money they need to pay. It tells them how much they owe.
Right. Let's repeat that. Everyone, say bill.
Next up is reservation. Maria, can you explain what a reservation is?
A reservation is when a customer books a table in advance. This way, the restaurant will save a spot for them at a specific time.
Let's practice saying reservation together. Everyone say reservation.
Excellent. Now let's move on to some phrases. Our first phrase is, "Can I take your order, Alex?" What does that mean?
This is what servers say to customers when they are ready to take their food orders. It's an important part of serving.
Let's say it together. Everyone, repeat after me. Can I take your order?
Great job! One more phrase we should mention is, would you like anything to drink? Maria, what does this mean?
This is what servers say to ask customers if they want beverages, like water, soda, or juice.
Let's practice this one too. Everyone say, would you like anything to drink?
Very nice. Remember, learning these words and phrases will help you feel more comfortable in a restaurant setting.
Absolutely. Practice saying them whenever you can. In the next segment, we'll move on to a real-life scenario to see how this vocabulary works in action. Let's do a role play. I'll be the server and Maria will be the customer.
Sounds good. This will help us practice what we learned.
All right, here we go. Hello. Welcome to our restaurant. Can I take your order?
Thank you. Yes, I would like a burger, please.
Would you like fries with that?
Yes, I would. And could I have a soda to drink?
Of course. That will be 1 burger, 1 fries, and 1 soda. Is that everything for you?
Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Great. Your order will be ready shortly. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you very much.
Now, let's break down the dialogue and explain any difficult phrases or words we used. Hello. Welcome to our restaurant. This is a friendly greeting that servers use to welcome customers. It sets a positive tone for the experience. Can I take your order? This phrase means the server is asking if the customer is ready to choose what they want to eat. It's a crucial part of working in a restaurant. I would like a burger, please. This is how a customer tells the server what they want to order. Saying, please, is polite and shows respect. Would you like fries with that? This is a common upsell question. The server is asking if the customer wants to add fries to their order. It's an opportunity for the restaurant to sell more food. Could I have a soda to drink? Here the customer is making an additional request for a drink. Could I is a polite way to ask for something. Is that everything for you? The server is checking to see if the customer would like to order anything else. Your order will be ready shortly. This informs the customer that their food will be prepared soon.
Remember, using polite language helps create a friendly atmosphere.
Exactly. Practice this type of dialogue so you can feel comfortable when ordering or serving food. You can create your own scenarios by switching roles with a friend, practicing both as a customer and as a server.
That sounds like a fun way to learn. In the next segment, we'll go over some tips for excellent customer service. Welcome back. In this segment, we'll share some valuable tips for anyone who wants to work in a restaurant.
Absolutely. Working in a restaurant can be a rewarding experience, but it comes with its challenges. What's our first tip, Maria?
The first tip is the importance of communication. Clear communication with your coworkers and customers is key.
Right. When everyone on the team communicates well, it helps ensure that the service runs smoothly. Customers will appreciate prompt and accurate service.
Exactly. And teamwork is just as important. You'll often work with others, whether in the kitchen or serving tables. Supporting each other can make busy shifts much more manageable.
Speaking of busy shifts, let's talk about how to handle them. Maria, what strategies can we use?
When the restaurant is busy, staying calm is essential. Prioritize tasks. If you have several tables to serve, check on the customers who need assistance first. It's about managing your time effectively.
And if a customer is unhappy or has a complaint, how can you handle that?
Good question. If you encounter a difficult customer, listen to their concerns patiently. Empathy is crucial. Acknowledge their feelings. You might say, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let me find a solution for you." Always try to resolve issues quickly.
That's a great approach. Staying professional and calm during challenging interactions reflects positively on both you and the restaurant.
Absolutely. One important tip for beginners is to practice English with your coworkers. This is a great way to improve your language skills while building relationships at work.
Yes, engaging in casual conversations with your coworkers can strengthen your confidence in speaking English. Plus, it makes the work environment more enjoyable.
Asking questions or simply chatting during breaks can also help you learn industry-specific vocabulary and phrases.
To wrap up, remember that every restaurant has its unique environment. Stay open to learning and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it.
Exactly. Whether it's about menu items, service techniques, or even improving your English, there are always opportunities to grow.
Thanks for sharing these tips, Maria. We hope our listeners found this helpful as they consider working in a restaurant.
Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll answer some of your questions about working in the restaurant industry.
Thank you for joining us today. In this episode, we learned about different jobs in a restaurant, essential vocabulary, and real-life situations you might encounter while working there.
That's right. We also discussed tips for beginners, emphasizing the importance of communication and teamwork. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to speak English, whether with customers or your co-workers.
We hope you found this episode helpful and inspiring as you consider a career in the restaurant industry. It can be a challenging but rewarding experience.
Thank you all for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our podcast. We'd love to hear your feedback and any questions you might have for future episodes.
Absolutely. We look forward to bringing you more engaging content. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore another exciting topic.
Until next time, keep practicing and have a great day.